Meetings can be used as communication events, and I have two examples for you. One from Fort Hays State University and the other from the city of Hays. I've used both in Royal Dutch Shell. Let's take a look. We had a public meeting with the faculty and staff to look at the reorganization of international student programs. This is how it worked. It was a long document. We got it in advance and reviewed it. You, as working adults, know you have to review the pre-read, whether it's an email, a PowerPoint, or a Word document. You know that. And what happened was the participants moved around the room and placed little red dots on the initiatives that they thought had low priority and green dots on those that they thought would have high priority. So first, very traditional way, they threw up the slides about each goal. And this was the audience. There's President Mason. Then we got up and started moving around and putting little green and red dots. And this one was on community and global engagement, international programming. And you could see where the red and green dots went. In theory, the red dots would be reevaluated for sure. Now, the city of Hays had a public meeting to explain the building of a roundabout. And I don't know how many of you all have driven in roundabouts, but my wife and I drove around them a lot. They're used throughout Europe. So, I saw the article in our newspaper. So, okay, I decided to go there. Of course, they explained all the alternatives. They had posters up, and then people stood in front of them and explained the alternatives, and we in the audience would move to which poster we were most interested in. By the way, there was a big outcry about doing this, and I actually drove down the street to see what the people were complaining about. So there's an example of Q&A, very informal kind of situation. They had maps on the tabletops also. They gave you diagrams that you could take away with you. So I thought, wow, this meets business communication requirements. You have to know the audience. On one hand, they're academics. On the other hand, they were citizens, some of which didn't want that roundabout, which is going to be built. So you have to consider, as you write, the impact of your proposal on the audience. You have to consider the various media you can use to spread the message and how to deliver it. I don't want to lose this concept, so I'm including it in this course.